Hello guys, and warm welcome to MTech Tutorial Hub. My name is Mike Tibello. In today's lecture, I'll be introducing you to Visual Basic 6.0. Now let's get there. First of all, you need to install a Visual Basic 6.0 on your computer. After that, you have to launch your Visual Basic 6.0. If you're using Windows 10 like mine here, you can search Visual Basic. Look at it here, Visual Basic 6.0. Then you click to launch. Now you have this dialog box, then you select standard exe, then you click on open. Now this is the environment of Visual Basic 6.0. This is how the IDE looks like. Now let me explain this feature here. Now this is the title bar. The line running above here is called a title bar. Then this one running beneath is called a menu bar. Then the one running beneath menu bar is called a toolbar. It actually gives you a quick access to some of the commands that you are having in the menu bar here. Then down here is called a toolbox control. All this is called a toolbox control. This one, let me detach it from there. You can detach it. This is what is called a toolbox control. Let me move it back. Now here, now this is your form. This is actually your form, what is called a form that will make up your interface. You use this to design the user interface. Then coming here is a project explorer. This is what we call a project explorer. You can remove it like this. A project explorer, where you can explore your project there. Move it back. Down here, this, let me remove it. Okay, it's called a property window. A properties window. Okay, it's called a properties window. Now it's called a property window. Great. Now after the property window, we have what we call a form layout window. A form layout window. Now this is a form layout window. This is it. Can return it back. I want it to be done here. Yep. You can actually resize all this. Feel free to resize them the way you want it to be. You can resize them. You can adjust them the way you want it. Yep. Resize them. Okay. Now the use of a form layout window, it helps you during the runtime of the program. You can actually decide where you want your interface to display. Is it at the middle of the screen, or is it at the left, or at the right, or at the left? Whatever you want it to be displayed. Okay. Now with time, as you follow this program, or as you stick to my channel, you will get to know how to use all this toolbox control and some of this, the property window, the project window, and even the form layout, everything about it. You're gonna know how to use them in your program. Now, but before we quit now, Let me show you how to write our first program. Mostly in a first program we write a hello world program. Now how do you write a hello world program? It's very simple. Mostly even in Java or whatever kind of languages, a student is first taught a hello world program, how he can write a hello world program, which is the simplest program so far. Now, how do you write a hello world program? Now you can write a hello world program using this step. Now I said you have a toolbox control here which has the predefined tools that you can use on your form. You can drag here. You can have something like this, which is a command button. And a text box here. Have one text box, and also maybe another one here. Great. Now the caption name for this command one, look at this, the caption name, you can decide to change it to caption name. You can decide to say enter. Including this, you can decide to change the caption name to console. Just the caption name. We haven't changed the name that can be used in the code. The name that is used in the code, look at it here. For the first one, look at it here, command 1. We haven't changed it, please. Now look at this text 1. The caption here, the text here, we have to remove it. We don't need it. The name remains text 1 here, the name that can be used for referencing during the code. Now you can double click on this, double click on the enter like this. You have this automatically. Now in between the private sub command 1 underscore click, then parenthesis here, and end sub, in between here you type your code. Now you're going to type this, the name of this, which is text 1, which is the name of this object is what? Text 1. Look at the name here. Look at the name here. Text 1, that's the name, and that's the name we're using. Dot text, which is the property name. Then the assignment is hello world in an inverted comma. Hello world. Now here we go. We can test run our program by either clicking on this, or you press F5 on your keyboard. Click here to get it, then click on enter. You see you have hello world here. Now you can actually stop it. Okay, you can actually increase the size, the font size of what displays here by going to font in the property window, because every object has a property. So this is the property of this object, so we can change the property to whatever we want it. Now look at the font here. Our font here, I want to change it to bold and font size 14. Why not 17? Let me put it 17. Now we have 17 there. Now you can run it again. Look, hello world. Now you can again centralize it to the center, centralize the hello world to the center by doing this. Look at, click here on the text, then alignment. The alignment, click center. Look at what happened. Click on run, start, and look at it, hello world. Now you can also change the color of this hello world text by going to the text, the property window. Go to property window, then you check for color. For color actually changes the text on the text of the color of the text. Sorry, you can change the color to this. For color to blue. Yeah, let's run it and see what happened there. Now look at this. It doesn't do anything because we haven't written any code behind it for it to be able to do something. Now what we do is to stop it first, then we write code for it to able to, for it to be cancelled, for it to work as expected. Now you can double click on this. Now you write a code. You see that, write unload me. That's the language for this, unload me, which when you run it, we're able to unload. You see, it's working. Or better still, you can still use instead of unload me, you can use end. Run again and see what happens. End it, end. Now Visual Basic is actually very simple because you use a predefined tools to draw your interface, and it's very simple, for especially for novice who are starting programs for the first time. Now what if you want to display your output using a label rather than a text box as we just used? Now we can use a text label. Let me remove that. We put our label here. This is our label. Now the caption name, we have to remove it, but the name that can be used in referencing still remains the same, label 1. Okay. Now let's change some of these things, since we are using label now, not text. You can double click on this, then it will now be label 1, label 1 dot caption, please. The name of the object is label 1 and the property name is caption. Great. Now let's just run it and see if we are on the right track. Okay, run. Yep, look at it, hello world. We can still do the same thing as just like we did the other time. You increase the font, sorry, you stop it first, please. Stop it. You increase the font, here, font size, okay, bold, we can make it 23. Okay, you justify it from the alignment here, center, and you can run a program. This is what you have. Hello world program. I've shown you how you can display your result using a text box and also using an output. Now if you like if you like my work, you can like, comment and subscribe for onward videos. Now I'll be coming up with more videos after this. Thank you for watching and remain blessed.